when it comes to cryptocurrency, it's a couple things you gotta know. One, you need to know when to take profits. Two, you need to know how to get your emotions out of your trades, out of your decisions. And three, you need to know when to just hold on to the coins and just be an investor and be passive and sit back. But most importantly, you need to know what type of market you are in. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in this video, so stay tuned. Let's get this crypto. Now, I'm your platform partner, your hustler homie Jackson, all about helping you take the actions that you need so that you can live the life of your dreams. Now, with that being said, first I want you to know this. If you like cryptocurrency and you want to get more crypto, subscribe to the page. If you just want to learn more about just, being financially free in general, real estate, etc., subscribe to the page. We talk about that here. But in today's video, it's going to be more cryptocurrency related, and we're going to talk about the cycles that come with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now, understand that Bitcoin has a very unique cycle that's unlike any other ones. Since 2010, it's been pretty predictable. And I've seen other YouTubers talk about this as well. Shout out to BitBoy Crypto. Watch some of his videos. Shout out to a lot of these other videos. I got a video where I talk about some of the top YouTubers that I recommend you at least learning from. Now, with that being said, Bitcoin has these cycles where like almost every 3 years, they follow some of the same patterns. So if you're a person that knows where you are in the pattern, this is it's going to really give you an advantage to make some decisions. Now, of course, I say this all the time. I'm not a financial advisor. You got to make your own decisions. However, I simply want to just talk to you about some stuff that I've seen, and we're just having a conversation. Again, you must make your own decisions. Don't make a decision based on somebody that you don't even know, a YouTuber. Don't do that. Be smart, okay? And understand you can lose all of your money in crypto if you're not smart. So with that being said, let's talk more about it. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. That brings me to my next point, is that whenever you're in a Bitcoin bull market, when you're at the point where the prices are going like parabolic, where it is right now today, a lot of people want to trade Bitcoin and they want to long Bitcoin. They want to do a leverage trade. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And if you're a brand new person, I would say do not do it because it's very, very risky. You need to know what you're doing, or you can lose everything you got, have your scalp licked off, and you find yourself in a position where you was wishing you would have just held on to the Bitcoin that you had. So, but if you are experienced enough and you want to trade on these platforms, whatever it be, Bybit or Binance or whatever it's you're allowed to do in your country, I'm going to talk a little bit about some things that you should keep in mind and consider as you're trading on these platforms. The trend is your friend. I have to repeat that. The trend is your friend. So what that means is you want to go in the direction of the trend. You don't want to be trying to short Bitcoin when it's obviously going very parabolic. What I would look at is look at these dips. Look at when the dips happen, and then take advantage of a dip. Now, when you get into a dip, a lot of people, they want to use leverage. I'm going to tell you, you do not want to use excessive leverage and hurt yourself. Do not use 30x leverage. Don't use 20x leverage. Don't try to get rich off of one trade. You cannot, and you should not even be. You're thinking too thirsty if you're thinking like that. You can't get rich off of one trade. It's like trying to eat up all the food, everything in one meal. You just want to just starve yourself. You're going to hurt yourself. Okay? You don't want to do too much exercise in one day because you can hurt yourself and get an injury. You do not want to try to get rich off of one trade. There'll be many opportunities, many dips that a person could buy in and take advantage of. The main thing is if you can get in on a dip as early as possible while the price is low, you can almost just roll and ride that dip through all the way until the bull market is over. Possibly. Again, we don't know. This is why you got to do your own research, and you got to be very aware of those risks that come. So you got to be very, very aware of what you can lose. But if the trend is your friend. So if the trend is again going up, it's a great opportunity for those that are maybe going to do 3x leverage, maybe 5. I mean, off of 3 to 5x leverage, and you have a trade that's open and that thing pumps up and it grows for like 30 days, over a 30-day period, and you get a 10x on your money. I mean, that's great. That's amazing. That could change your life right there. I mean, you may think to yourself, "Oh, if I would have did a 30x leverage, then I would be set for life." Yeah, but you got to also keep in mind when you're doing leverage, if that trade works against you, then you can lose everything you have. That's why you want to always have a stop loss in place. If you are trading, always use a stop loss. Always, always, always have a stop loss in there. We'll talk about that in other videos, but you always got to have a stop loss in place. That stop loss is going to basically put you in a position so when that price, you minimizing, the risk that you have, so that when that thing is very volatile, goes down, boop, you get out of the deal. That's what you want to do. But you want to definitely start learning more about the technical analysis. And I would say small risk. Don't put in anything that you can't afford to lose, because there's a high probability you will lose. If you look at wealthy people, most of the wealthy people in the world are not traders. The wealthiest people in the world happen to be investors. If you look at even Mark Zuckerberg, and we look at Warren Buffett, we look at Elon Musk, all of these guys, the name goes on, Winklevoss twins, all of these guys are investors. Okay. They have somewhat of creative mind, and they invest into trends and technology, and they get inside of them early. For the most part. So, trading is not necessarily the thing that you want to make you wealthy as ever. Trading is just another tool to kind of help you a little bit so that you can position yourself to make better investments and increase your bags. So with that being said, be smart. Be very, very smart. Be diligent. And this is an opportunity where whatever type of money you're sitting on, the end of this bull run, you can have it 100 times more. You got $1,000, you can have $100,000. In about 5 months from now or less. Just depends on what you're sitting on. But just don't be greedy. They say pigs get slaughtered. So do not be greedy. Don't get slaughtered. Be smart. Okay. Be vigilant. Do your work. Grind and grow. Stay tuned in. We'll talk more about this on the channel. And make sure you get that book series. Linktree is also below. Make sure you stay tuned as well for more upcoming videos, and support the channel. We got the buttons and all that good stuff. So support with, the Cash App. Support the channel just by getting the book. We got classes and stuff that are on the way as well. So